Hi, I'm Marlene Chan. I am Director of Business Operations at Splunk. So my background is finance and accounting, but also business operations. Normally, if you talk to marketing folks about finance and accounting, it's just something they don't even want to deal with. And so I think having someone that sits with them to understand their business better and then help them achieve their financial goals, I think that can be very powerful and very, very helpful. And I know in my own experiences I've had where people initially, marketers would feel like, oh, maybe this person's just another impediment to them doing their job. But at the end, I'll get a whole different set of feedback in having worked with them to like, oh, thank goodness you're here. And helping them get all of their planning done, helping them execute on their spending, and then helping them measure where their spending went. I think that's on when, it's been a good evolution. I think for Allocadia, it's miles ahead of what a lot of companies have been doing, which is managing the marketing spend through spreadsheets. And that's just not a scalable solution, whereas Allocadia is much more scalable. You can go into the tool as head of marketing, as the CMO, you can go in there, we can make customized reports for you. Any view you want to see about how we've budgeted things, how we're performing, and then all of the data that it also ties into in the other systems. It's just all something that just flows very easily, and we can look at our results very easily. Marketing has a large discretionary budget, I think, in most of the companies I've been at. And so in that, if we can show that we have it together in doing the planning and the execution, the light bulb moment is when we get sometimes extra money towards the end of the quarter. If we're ready, we're going to be the first ones to have dibs at that money. So we can have a plan of things that we would spend that money on, but also behind the scenes, we'd be working on which ones would have better returns, which ones are actually actionable. And that goes into, always trying to teach marketing people the difference between accrual and cash accounting, so that when we're doing these things, you're executing a lot faster than you normally would. You don't have the same time to plan. So we talk about, well, what things can really be executed and can be accounted for in the quarter that we're spending the money in.